Okay, welcome back. So we've just finished our tour of how to navigate the homepage, and now I want to show you just an overview of what you need to do this week and take you through the steps for your orientation module to start the week. Before I begin that, though, I did forget to point out one thing on the home page, and that is this button here that will take you to status reports. You need to complete a status report at the beginning of each month. And if you're new to VTVLC, you'll just kind of reflect on your work habits with that. If you've taken them before, one of the new things is that the status reports are now only due once a month instead of twice a month like we did last year. So just once a month, there's just a few of them to do. And VTVLC has put this button in here where you can access all those status reports. And so they're right here. You're going to do a fall planning report here in the first couple of days to start out. And then you just have one for October 1st, November 1st, and December 1st. And you can access all those assignments here. So when it's time and you're seeing these messages that say, time to do your status report, and you only have 3 days to do those, this is where you can access those from, is that link right up here. So just a kind of handy, easy button that VTVLC has put in there for you. Okay, let's talk about what you need to do this week. So I'm going to try to keep this brief and just give you kind of an overview. As you know, you always start out with the weekly instructions, and you've already worked your way down through here because you're watching this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You can click on these two buttons, and VTVLC has given you some instructions on how to set up your user profile. Might include a picture of yourself, contact information. You don't have to put a picture of yourself there if you don't want to. And probably the more important one is the set up your notifications. That is where you'll put in your email address and where, like, anything, any communication that I have with you, if you want it to go to your email, etc. So very important that you get that set up. Okay, so yeah, make sure you take care of those two things first. Then you can start working your way through these activities. Ignore this button. It shouldn't be there. It won't go away for me for some reason. So you're going to start let's start out with the orientation module. And as I said, you can just click on that link. And now this is where you're going to first access your Florida virtual information. So this will open up for you a slideshow that contains all of the orientation module that VTVLC has put together. As you read each slide, you can then just click on the links and it will take you through this slideshow. If you have taken VTVLC courses before, most of this stuff is going to be familiar, but some of it is unique to my course. And so I will show you where you want to do that. The other new thing that you really need to pay attention to, this is new from VTVLC, and it's about plagiarism and academic integrity. So very important for you to click on this link and give that a read through. It's going to define for you what happens should you violate their academic integrity policies. And defines what they consider to be plagiarism and cheating. So that's new, very important to check out. Okay, and then as I said, I do have, there's very important information in here about how I run the course and ways to turn things in and when things are due that I will explain in these videos. So make sure that you pay close attention to those. Same thing here, description on the different types of assignments that you'll have in this course, and each of these links will explain those to you. If you're taking the course for honors, there's an explanation there. If you think you might want to take it for honors, you can look at that and talk to me about it during our welcoming phone call, and we can set that up. And finally, a little video here on getting in touch with me and communicating with me. If you're shy about calling somebody or hesitant to call somebody, as I very much am, and I very much understand that feeling, I've put together this video for you to help ease that anxiety and help you hopefully really reach out to me. When you are done that, there is a quiz to take just about to make sure you understand the information that was in the orientation module. And you can take that quiz as many times as you need. It's not graded, just gives me an information that you understand what you need to know. All right, that's all that you will need. For there. And so we've already done these first two things. So you'll read through that orientation module, and then again, even by clicking on that link, you can start that. You don't see it right now because it's locked and not to start until well, it says September 12th here, but I'll fix that so it opens on the 10th and you can get right going. But that when you open this on the 10th, this should be it'll have a button for you to launch and take the quiz. Okay, then the next place that I want you to check for information is the course syllabus. And again, you can access that here, or here, or here. There is some important course information in here, description, participation requirements, communication. What's really important here is the assignment explanation and policies, so what we do about late work, making up work, adjusting your schedule, all really important information that you want to make sure that you're aware of. I also have here a printable week-by-week pace chart for you. If you want to print this out, you can just select everything, copy it, and paste it into a document of your choice. And you'll see that I have week-by-week what you need to work on. I'll always show that on the home page, of course, but if you want the whole thing so that you can just get a view of what the whole class is going to look like and what you're going to be doing on any particular week, maybe you're going away in December and you want to know what we're going to be doing so you can plan ahead, that's here. You can access it here in the syllabus, or as I said, just copy it and print it out. Might be a good idea. Okay, so important information in that syllabus to read through. Then once you've had a chance to go through the orientation quiz, look at the syllabus, then I want you to go ahead and set up your welcoming phone call. This is a required assignment now this year from VTVLC. You don't move on to the first module until this is completed. So to set up that phone call, you'll go to the calendar, and I will have a bunch of time slots available there where I'm available, and you can just go ahead and select one of those, and that's what schedules your appointment. If for some reason that doesn't work or you're confused by that, just email me. Yeah, just email me and say, hey, here's some times in your office hours that work for me, and we'll set it up from there. That call is going to take us about 10-15 minutes, depending on your questions. Otherwise, it's just for me to say hi. You get to know that I'm actually a real person, and that I'm here to help, and I'm actually your teacher and instructor. And we'll go over any other questions or things that confused you about the orientation information when you do that. So we could set up the calls right off first thing, but I kind of want you to look around the course page first and look at the orientation information, get a feel for things first so that we can answer any questions that you have. Once that's all done, there is a student questionnaire this year that VTVLC would like you to do. Again, just click on the link and it will take you to that. And it's just a quick quiz of 10 questions that you can complete and submit. Once all that is done, you'll be ready to start Module 1. You have the week to do this, but if you do finish early, you can get a head start on Module 1. Okay, so that's what you're doing this week. I won't take up any more of your time and let you into it, and I'll talk to you during our welcoming phone call real soon.